Hi guys, it's Allie. In today's video, I am so honored and proud and excited to present to you Sista Chic Lacquer, a brand new nail polish brand created by one of our own, a YouTuber who goes by Sista Chic. She is an absolute jewel to the nail polish community on YouTube. She is one of the most supportive and loving people that I have met. I can't say enough good about her. I am so happy that she launched into this, and I am excited to see where it goes. I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of information about her brand and her, and we're going to talk about the 3 polishes that are a part of her launch trio, and I can't wait to get into the review. If you are well ingrained in the nail polish community, I am sure that you have seen some of Sista Chic's videos. If not, I'm certain that you've read some of her comments. She has some of the best comments, and I actually wore this shirt today in honor of her because this is just so her to me. Like, it's just, she's hilarious. She has so much attitude, so much sass. She's so fun. I absolutely adore her. So yes, she's been all over the comments. She's always supportive of so many people, and I can't say enough good about her. She's also very active on Instagram, so you may know her from Instagram, and either way, I'm sure that you have grown to love her as much as I do. I'm going to share a little bit about her from a personal standpoint. She was one of the first people to actually just email me out of the blue, and you know, I was on her heart. The Lord had put me on her heart, and she was praying for me, and she's done that several times since my channel started, and my channel's not that old in terms of nail polish videos. And every time she's sent me an email, it's like when I needed it. when I needed it. So she's such a sweet person. She's a loving person, and it's going to come through in the purpose of her brand and what it's really meant to do. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into that. She is having a grand opening on January 28th, 2018, but she's going to have a pre-order open from January 15th through the 25th. I'm filming this on the 13th. I'm not sure if it's going up on the 14th or 15th. So either check tomorrow or check right now. But yes, you can pre-order these polishes as early as January 15th. And even though I have received them, I will definitely be purchasing. Okay, so a little bit about Sista Chic Lacquer. It was created by Miss Debbie, or Deborah Vaughn. And I'm going to read off of her thing because I will butcher it. Okay, so it's created to bring beauty, fun, and quality pots of paint to the amazing polish community and to help end sexual trafficking. A portion of the proceeds of what you buy will go to Project Rescue. And I'm going to have a link for Project Rescue in the description box. Each time you purchase a Sista Chic Lacquer polish, we pay it forward to Project Rescue to help women and children rescued from sex trafficking. Thank you. She has her website listed, which of course I'm going to have listed in the description box. And then she has created this collection and named her polishes, taking inspiration from Maya Angelou's poem Still I Rise. I'm not going to go through reading the entire poem. She does have it listed on this info sheet, and I'm going to paste the poem in the description box if you've never read it. I grew up on Maya Angelou both in elementary school and all the way up through college, and so I'm very familiar with the poem, and it's a beautiful poem. These are polishes that are handmade in small batches with quality ingredients. Per her flyer, they are 5-free and cruelty-free, and she's offering free shipping on US and Canadian orders of $50 or more. Her brand motto, which I love, is polish with a purpose. And if I can say there's one person on YouTube who's going to create a collection that's deeper than just the polish, it is definitely Sista Chic. She's absolutely going to put more into it than just a polish. So I would highly recommend these. Before you even see the review, I'd highly recommend these polishes because it's coming from a place of love. Okay, so she's given us 3 polishes. I'm going to read the descriptions from her site, and obviously if I disagree, I will let you guys know. Okay, Okay, so the first polish we have is called From the Ashes I Rise, and I'm going to read the descriptions from her site. So this one is described as a blushing taupey brown, and it has a soft linear holographic. And mine also has some other small glitters in there as well. It's really pretty. When I first opened it and saw it, I immediately thought it was a rose gold linear hollow, which I thought was gorgeous. It does have a soft pinky component to it, but I can definitely see the blushing taupey brown. It makes sense. So yeah, I think that both descriptions actually work for this. It's pretty. I see a little bit more pink, so I would describe it as a rose gold holographic, and I like it. I love it. I think it's beautiful. So yeah. Alright, so on the first coat, this one was a little bit sheer. It does go on very smooth and buttery, no issues whatsoever. On the second coat, it does get completely opaque. If you have a stark nail line and you use thin coats, you might need 3. But if you're using normal or thick coats, 2 coats are plenty for this polish. It's a little bit on the thicker side in terms of consistency. And it's just so smooth and beautiful. No issues. You see the live swatch and the picture. It's just gorgeous. It's a gorgeous polish. I did rate this one at 4.5 out of 5 stars. And the next polish we're looking at is called Like Air, I'll Rise. And this one is described as a delicate cerulean blue crelly with a soft purple flash, scattered holographic micro glitter, and some holographic triangles. All of that's in here. Now, for me, having a stark nail line, it was a little bit difficult for me to get this opaque. On the first coat, it was pretty sheer and a little bit streaky. On the second coat, it was still sheer but pretty even. And then on the third coat, if I put my fingers up to my eyes like this, which I normally, you know, do for reviews, but not like normal day-to-day stuff, I could barely see the nail line. So it just depends on how stark your nail line is. We all know my nail line is notoriously very, very stark, and a lot does not get opaque. So you're probably fine if you have a normal normal nail line. You're probably just fine with 2 to 3 coats of this. This one ended up being 4 out of 5 stars. And the last polish we have is called I Am the Dream. And this one is described on her site as a delicate transforming topper of silver and white flakes with a kiss of iridescent hexes. And she recommends this over dark blue, purple, black, and it's also stellar over hot neons. And the finish is a glassy, icy crystal. Yes, this one is definitely one of those icy-like shades. I'm not a big fan of toppers. It's a very easy topper in terms of performance, in terms of the way that it glides on the nails. It's fine. I mean, you get it. You get the topper effect with 1 coat. You only need 1 coat over whatever you're wearing. I don't wear a lot of toppers just in general, but if I did, I would like this one. It is, like I said, like a almost like a frosty, is frosty the right term? Almost like a frosty crystal, icy crystal kind of topper, and it does have those iridescent hex glitters in there. A lot of a fun topper in general. I think it's going to look good over a lot of things. We'll see what I decided to swatch it over. I still haven't decided yet. So yes. For a topper, I pretty much always rate them at 5 out of 5 as long as you get the full effect of the topper in 1 coat, which with this one you very easily do. It's a normal consistency for a topper, a little bit on the thick side, which her polishes tend to be a little bit on the thick side, which I appreciate because I like thicker polishes. So yeah, it's a thicker topper, thicker consistency, and again, you easily get the topper effect with just 1 coat. Okay, so I'm going to give a quick breakdown of my ratings so that you understand how I rated them. So for the first one, the Rose Gold, which is From the Ashes I Rise, I rated that one at 4 stars out of 5 for the number of coats. Since it did require 2 coats, I docked off 1 star for that. I gave it a 5 for how it actually applies to the nails because it's absolutely perfect. So that was the 4.5 out of 5 star rating. For Like Air, I'll Rise, the blue Crelly, I gave it 4 stars for the number of coats. It did require 3 coats, but most Crellys do. So I did give it 4 stars for that. Instead of docking off 2 points, I docked off 1, and then I gave it 4 stars for how it applied to the nails because it was pretty streaky on the first coat for me. So that's how it got its 4-star rating. On the topper, I always give toppers a 5 out of 5 as long as you get the full effect of the topper with just 1 coat. When you need 2 or 3 coats to get what you're supposed to get from the topper, then I have to dock off points. With the topper that she provided, which is I Am the Dream, you put 1 swipe on your nails and you're good to go over whatever you're wearing. She did say that you can wear this on your own if you want to stack it up, and I did apply it. I think my love swatches, I did one on its own. It's very sheer. It's very, very sheer. But if you are one of those people who you just like a little sparkle or something on your nails, you can wear it like that. I wouldn't personally, but you can wear it like that as well. But I reviewed it as a topper because she does mention that it's a topper. So that's absolutely fine with me. You get the full effect of the topper with just 1 swipe, and that is why I gave I Am the Dream 5 out of 5 stars. So I'm not going to go through the whole collection rating because we have 3 polishes from a launch. So overall the performance was 4.5 out of 5 stars, which I feel like is pretty awesome for a premiere, a launch collection, if you will. I like the purpose behind it. I think the polishes perform beautifully. My favorite hands down is definitely the rose gold from the Ashes I Rise. I don't have a lot of shades like this. I think I might have one similar by Cirque, but I don't have a lot of shades like this in my collection, and I just feel like this just has a uniqueness about it that I really appreciate in terms of my collection. So yeah, I really enjoyed these polishes, and you guys know it don't matter if we're best friends or we're worst enemies. I try to rate based on, or no, I don't try to. I rate based on performance. I don't rate based on my personal preference, and that's intentional because my preference is going to be different from someone else's. So we just talk about performance for the most part. I'll give you my favorites, but we're going to talk about performance over here, and these perform. Point blank. It doesn't matter who makes them. These polishes perform, and I just, don't want anyone thinking, oh, they're friends, so her review. Honey, if you put something out there for people to buy, I'm reviewing it like a consumer, and that's what I believe in. So, and yeah, so I hope that you guys see something here that you enjoy. I hope that you'll go check out her site. I will have it linked in the description box. And remember that proceeds from every sale go to Project Rescue, which is a great cause. And yeah, it's always great to support a YouTuber, so I encourage you guys to go check her site out. Hope that you find something that you enjoy. And thank you for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the next one very soon.